Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Parenting on the Go. If this is your first time of bumping into our videos, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your bell notifications so you get notified each time we put out a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, we appreciate you. Please don't stop watching our videos. So in today's video, we'll be talking about common mistakes that parents make. But mind you, there are no clear-cut right or wrong way to parent your children. But sometimes there are mistakes that we as parents will make that we do not know are harmful to our kids. So with that being said, let's dive straight into the video. Okay guys, so the first thing we will be looking at today, one of the mistakes that we as parents will make, is being inconsistent. Inconsistency is something that has done more damage to our kids. How does inconsistency affect your children? Now this is it. If you make a promise to your child, please see through with it. Make sure you keep to your promise. Make sure you keep to your promise. Don't promise something today, you do it tomorrow, you promise and you don't do it. Don't say what you cannot do. Like I said in one of my videos, that is one way to build trust in your children. When you say something, make sure you do that thing. Let's take consequences for example. If you tell your child there is a consequences for this behavior, please don't be hot today and tomorrow you are cold. Don't punish your child for this behavior and then tomorrow the child tries that same thing and you don't punish that child. You are confusing your children because they believe children work better with routine and patterns. So they expect something to be done at this particular time. For every action there is a consequence for it. So if you say something and you don't do it, or you say there is a punishment for something and you don't see through with it, you are confusing your children, and that will make them stop losing respect and trust for you. Now the second mistake that parents make is not having conversation with your children. Now the truth is, conversations are very important and vital to your children. First, it makes your children very comfortable with you to talk about something, no matter their age. No matter their age, they find it very comfortable to have conversations with you concerning issues in school, at home, anywhere. Your children should be able to have conversations. So you create the conversation between you and your children, and that kind of makes it easy for them to tell you when something is wrong. It also creates bonds. It creates bonds between parents and children. So try and have conversations with your children. That way you know if there is a problem. We've heard stories here and there of how things are happening in the home and the parents are not aware. That is a very big mistake. Make your children comfortable to have conversation with them. You can have conversations like, oh, how was your day? How was school? How is your teacher? Okay, so what do you think about mommy? Or what do you think about mommy's cooking? Do you love mommy's food? Do you think I'm harsh? Do you think what do you think I should do? Do you understand? So try and have conversations with your children. It is very, very, very important. Now the third thing that we are going to be looking at today is ordering your children around, especially the toddlers. Trust me, let me tell you this. Toddlers like to explore. They like to try their hands on things. When you start ordering them around, for every step they take, you tell them no. For everything they do, you find something wrong with it, you are going to make them start throwing tantrums. You're going to make them, I don't like to use the word stubborn, but it just makes them, children are very strong-willed. They are very self-centered, because that is the best they can do. That is what they know. Do you understand? So try and reduce the ordering around. Stand here, sit here, don't do that, do this, don't touch this. I feel if you don't want your child to touch something or have access to that thing, as an adult, you take that thing away from your child's reach. Make sure they don't have access to these things. For instance, I feel my daughter, my children were, so much into YouTube and watching cartoons and all. All I did was take the YouTube app away from where they can find it. When they go to the phone, they can't find the YouTube app. They rest. But if you start telling them no, yes, no, yes, don't do this, stand here, don't do that, it makes them angry. And the only way they can express themselves is to misbehave, is to throw tantrums. So try and reduce your ordering them around. All right, now the fourth point I want to talk about today is giving in to their tantrums. Whoa, that is your child holding you to the neck. Don't let them understand that they have influence over you. They get you all the time. When they throw tantrums, it's either you are giving in to what they want, or you are frustrated, or because that could lead to hitting them. That could lead to hitting them. So when your children have tantrums, give them time, allow them. You can keep a straight face, or you just go and tell them to relax. When you're ready to talk, you can come and have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Make sure you don't allow them get to you. Make sure you don't allow them get to you. Now the last point, which is the most important, is being present. Being present in your kids' life is very, very important. What do I mean by being present? There are a lot of parents today who don't know what's going on in their child's life. Like I always say, if you have someone who is helping you do things for your children, that is not an excuse for you not to find out what is going on in your child's life. Create time and play with your children. Create time and talk with your children. Create time for activities. All right, know what is happening in your life. Just your presence alone can do a lot. A lot of parents these days, myself including, we sometimes use the devices, the TV, the phones, as an engagement for our kids. It's like an easy way. They are very, those cartoons are very good. If you monitor what they're watching, they are very good. Having those devices are very good. The problem is when you now make it their comfort, when you now make it the only thing that keeps them busy, keeps them calm. You can't create activities for you people to do together, then it becomes a problem. Try to be present in your children's life. Try to be involved. If you have someone bathing your child, take out once in a week and bathe your children. Examine their body, examine them if they are okay. When you come back from work in the evening, ask them how their day went. Let them get used to telling you stories of everything that happened that day. That way you can be abreast with what is happening. All right, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and also drop a comment down below what you think about this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.